Hello there, Charger family. This is Mrs. Boyd here, coming to you live from my living room. I wanted to walk through a couple of these examples with you about these visual patterns and just kind of get you off on the right foot to show you what I think is possible. So we want to know how this is growing. We're going to look at this first pattern. It is growing. We start out with a row of 3 and a row of 2, or a column of 3 and a column of 2. Figure 1. Figure 2, we've got a column of 3 and a column of 3 and a column of 2. So we have grown by 1 column of 3. Figure 3, we've got the same original 2, column of 2, column of 3. And then we have the second figures, column 2, column 3, and then a new column of 3. So we're going to write how this changes every time. It looks to me like we're adding 3 leaves every time. So to get from figure 1 to figure 2, we've added 3. To get from figure 2 to figure 3, we've added 3 again. So here's what we know. Since we've added 3, we know that our rule is going to have a 3 times n in it. Okay? We know we are adding 3. We add 3 with each figure that it comes up. We add another 3 leaves. So we know we have a 3 times whatever number figure we're on in our rule. So now we need to figure out if that's all of the rule. So to do that, we have to figure out what figure 0 would look like. So if the rule is plus 3, plus 3, plus 3 to go up in figures, it's going to be the opposite to go down, which is minus 3. So if we take 3 leaves away, all we have left are 1 and 2. This is like saying the y-intercept is 2. What it really means is that we start with 2 more leaves. I know this part over here says we want to know how many leaves there are at step 43. Today, I don't want you to worry about that. Today, we're just looking at the patterns. I'm going to do one more with you, and then I'm going to release you to do it yourself. So looks, my cats are having an argument right here on my desk. Figure 1, we're starting with 3 stars. Then we move over here and we gain 1, 2, 3 stars. Next one we move over, we gain 1, 2, 3 stars on top of the 1, 2, 3 from figure 2. So now we need to determine how we're changing every time. Well, we went from figure 1 with 3 stars, and then we added 3 here. And then we added 3 more with the red circles around them. So we know this one is going to have 3 in as well. Like we did before, we've got to work backwards to figure 0. And if our rule is plus 3 to move from 1 to 2 and then 2 to 3, we know it has to be minus 3 to move to figure 0. Well, if we start with 3 stars and we take 3 away, we're left with no stars. So our rule is only 3 in. I hope this kind of helps you figure out how these are supposed to look. The first, I think it's 5 patterns. Yeah, 5 patterns you can do this way with no problem at all. Um, add there's a couple after that, 6, 7, 8, that are not exactly the same, but I would love it if you gave them a try, just to see what you could figure out. You'd be amazed at what you can just figure out with some trial and error. Um, we're going to talk about these in class several times this trimester, so hang on to this packet. Finish your lesson today. Let me know if you have any trouble, and I'll see you very soon.